Hey everyone, let's pull a question that I know a lot of people have wondered from time and time again. And I want to give you some examples of where you can go to do this card pull for yourself and get, I would say, always like the best, most accurate results. Or if it's something that you're doing for yourself, you have that personal connection to your cards and your books, what you're doing here. But I want to give you some options, okay? Because maybe you're not sure where to begin. So if you're wondering this question, will my ex return? I have actually marked a few different spreads that I think would be good places to start. So in this first one right here, the drama I'm unpacking again, what I really like about this spread is what's the issue really? What am I seeing and what's my next move? This is a really good one for this question because maybe there are things going on that you're not aware of. And this gives you some insight of what's going on in the background as you're trying to assess the current situation. We also have this one right here. Okay, what I love about this one, the WTF is going on with my love life. I love that it's this week, this month, this year. Because when we have a question like, will my ex return? Sometimes these timeline type of answers can give you a bit more than like something and like what's going on right now. Because maybe right now it's not something that there's anything in the cards for, right? But it doesn't mean that you can't get a different scenario playing out in a future timeline, right? So this opens the door for that. Now, I will say we do have this one, the future, okay, that actually has some good spreads as well. This one, if you're waiting around for someone, like this is the perfect one, and you just want to do like a quick, is this coming or not? I just want to pull. This is going to give you a quick answer with a bonus pull. Sometimes you want a little more detail. If you want a little more detail into the situation, there are longer spreads that can offer you not only more detail of giving you an answer, but like what is causing the delay? Is someone actively hiding something from you? We're going to get some like very specific answers with this one. If you are not into that, I love this spread. Is this real or am I delusional? Right? Because sometimes we want and hope for a scenario, but like we need the truth. What I love is that there's always like a brutal honesty that comes with these card pulls, and this is going to be a good spread for that. But let's say you have the dating deal with it tarot spread book. Okay, there are actually a few in here that are going to help you out. What I would go to as if you're wanting to understand like the situation as it plays out right now, is will my ex return? What's going on in their head right now? This is the one that I would do. What do they think of me right now? And this is a 3 card pull. This is the one I would do for that. However, we have a couple more that I've labeled out. If you want to just look at the situation as like a past, present, future, record it here, come back to it. Is this how this is playing out? Really kind of see some insight of what your cards are telling you. I think that's a really great one. And let's say that they're not coming, but you're still really cannot stop thinking about them. Okay, the still not over them spread that's going to be in the heartbreak chapter of this is really going to help you out because it's going to give you some things that are going to give you some insight onto what's waiting for you on the other side and how to move on. Sometimes that is what's best. Let's give you some examples though. Okay, I want to pull. If you have come to this video, let me do a pull right now. Okay, let me show you how to use this right now and see if this actually can help or apply to your situation. So in this one, let's go ahead and do I want to give more insight and answers. So I'm going to be in the future. Okay. This is the deal with it, the future one. This is answering the question, will my ex return? Okay. So if I were in this one, how would I go about this spread? This is what I would do. Okay. So this is going to be a 5-card pull. So first of all, I want to understand what I'm about to pull. Okay, I'm going to look at this. What's actually causing the delay? Is someone actively hiding something from me? What is the truth in the situation that I'm not seeing? That's a really good one. What speeds this up? All right, we got to get the truth coming out so we're not like waiting for something that won't come, or we just want to get to the life that's waiting for us, right? Whatever that result may be. How does this finally resolve? I mean, that's the one we all want to know, right? In this one, I'm gonna use this Biddy Tarot deck that I have here. I'm gonna think of mine. Let me put some of my cards aside here. And I just want to show you some insight on how to do this for yourself, okay? Because yes, I can pull this question and I hope this is helpful for you. But if you want to dive deeper or you want to look at some additional aspects, it's always great to build that confidence in your own card pulling abilities and learn how do you use the tools and resources around you to get those answers. All right, one. Here we go. Two. Back on one more. All right. All right, so when this one was a 5 cards, we're going to do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to go back to this one. Let's see. Let's get some answers here. Okay. So if you come across this video, I hope that this is giving you some insight. This is helpful for you. Okay. I want to give a peek at this. I think I'm going to pull what's the truth in this situation that I'm not seeing. Okay. Let's pull this one because I really want to know. All right. I'm going to get this Ace of Pentacles. This is interesting. Now, let me tell you something that we offer just to give you a bit of info. If you don't know, we always have definitions back here. So if you're like, look, I got a book, it's got a huge flowery paragraph of a definition. Sometimes it's overwhelming or I don't really know what to focus on. You can come back here and see what it's saying. And especially if you get the one that's regarding dating, it's going to tell you what all the cards mean in regards to love and relationships. So let me just give you as an example, Ace of Pentacles. All right, we're going to go to the Pentacles. It also has reversals, but in this case, we did not get a reversal. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, that's a solid offer. So what is the truth in this situation? Okay, this is like, definitely, I would say this person is definitely interested in moving forward in a relationship. Is this ex moving forward in that relationship with you or with someone else? This is what I want to know. Let's pull one more card, okay? Because I want to give a little more information than this. How does this finally resolve? I want to know, is this with you or someone else? Okay, we're going to pull this one. Oh my God. This Knight of Cups. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's go just to give you an example, okay? Because maybe you're like, I'm not sure what that means. Okay, so we've got our cups, we've got our knight, and do you see this dreamy suitor? I mean, this, look, this is resolving with someone stepping forward for you. And when I pull this question, will my ex return? And I see that there's going to be some solid coming forward in a real positive way. This is looking really good. Now, is this your suitor or is this your ex or is this a new person? I would pull the other cards and get a little bit more, but this is about me showing you how to use these as tools, how to get confident and comfortable. We try to make it so easy to give you lots of options to pick from and give you definitions that are going to like just cut right down to it. But this is looking really hopeful. So I love that. I love that. Okay, you know what? Let me just throw in one more. What is actually causing the delay? Let's give you just like one more bit of information because obviously you're like, yeah, but what's happening now? So what is causing the delay? The fool. The fool. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's look. We got, I just want to again give you like an example. When we have the fool, all right, crush activated, brain cells deactivated. I mean, this is like, yeah, we're not thinking too clearly right here. And I just wonder if this is like a bit of immaturity, if this is a bit of like getting kind of distracted by something else going on, not really thinking straight. But I think in the end, this is going to work out great. All right. I appreciate you stopping by. I love pulling cards with you. Okay, I'm going to just implore to you. One, give me any questions, comment with any questions that you want me to pull in the future or show you how to use our stuff. I can't wait to do those for you. And I would just tell you to pull the card and deal with it.